It was a county park, and so there were only certain things that we could do as far as footing and putting in arenas and such. But over time, we definitely got some arenas put in and definitely put more jumps out. It was, shall we say, immature, you know, in the beginning when I first started riding out there, and there was a very big push, a great momentum here in the Flathead Valley to make Heron Park something special.
Because this small group of us, there were some really smart cookies in the group, and they said, if we're going to do it, let's do it right. Heron Park had just been donated to the county, and it was a perfect venue.
What is now 135 acres of lush rolling terrain was once cow pasture and gopher haven. That was until members of the Flathead Combined Training Association, a nonprofit group of hardworking individuals, laid eyes on the landscape in the late 70s and began the tireless efforts of transforming it into a first-class equestrian facility.
My mom helped grow the sport of eventing locally through the work at Heron Park that she did there and promoting it and growing the event to bigger heights, to greater levels, to more competitors, and also by spreading the word through education, not only for riders but spectators as well, and getting the word out there as to what the sport of eventing is all about. And so that momentum just continued to build. My mother got involved, I got involved, and Heron Park just, you know, kept rolling and improving, and it basically grew too big for its britches. And that's when it was decided to move it here. The first year we moved out to Rebecca Farm, the majority of the farm was still in cropland. A quarter of it had been used to run cattle. So there was a lot of cleanup that needed to be done. A lot of grass got planted that year. We took out portions of the crop fields so that we could have cross-country courses and horse areas. So that first year there was a lot of dirt. And we had 5 cross-country courses to build in a year and prepare the footing, and it was full steam ahead. A lot of people out here. It was, for that first year of Rebecca Farm, it literally was like a city. There were so many different crews of people out here working on different projects, whether it be building jumps or building fence or building houses, you know, building the office, building the pavilion. So many things happened that first year, and it was crazy, but it all came together, and that first year was just amazing. We had competitors that showed up. I think they were a little concerned when they saw all the dirt, but they settled right in and had a great time. The event got internationally recognized just a couple years after we started, and that was because of a wonderful idea by Jack Legoff, who was one of the godfathers of eventing. He wanted to create a World Cup competition with a true World Cup finals, and he wanted Rebecca Farm to be one of the sites for a qualifying competition for the World Cup. So that's how we forayed into the world of the FEI. I think that eventing is an amazing sport. I think that it teaches so much to riders. It creates a team partnership in such a unique way, and horses and riders are so trustful of each other. And I think it's an amazing sport that a lot of people really enjoy, and I would love to do any and everything I can to continue that quest forward for eventing and make it as amazing as I think it is. We are all really excited that this year marks 30 years of sanctioned eventing within Kalispell, starting out at Heron Park and now moving over to the event at Rebecca Farm. And we definitely want to include that history and kind of pay a little homage to Heron Park. So definitely there will be a lot of Heron Park influence in some of the designs of our show jumps, as well as some of the cross-country jumps. Pick a few iconic things from Heron Park that we can maybe incorporate here and really play up the 30 years and bring in the retro aspect of, hey, this is where we were then and this is where we are now, and thank you everyone who's been along for this incredible journey from the inception.